Salutations, my people. This is ARTV. My name is Chaplin, content creator, AV God, Sorcerer Supreme, and this is Bants with Tay. There's only one Tay Chaplin, and that is I. And I am on the ARTV channel talking about a lot of shit. Good stuff. Quality content. Let's go straight into the Bants. Let's Bant. Can we politely get R. Kelly the fuck out of here, please? R. Kelly, he has reached here. You understand? The neck in the water. It's over for R. Kelly. Listen, so earlier this week, there was a recording of R. Kelly talking to a 19-year-old girl who he was accused of giving an STD. Sexual transmitted disease. Listen, so he gave this young girl an STD, allegedly, right? But that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is the conversation that she recorded when she got out of processing or whatever, or she got cured. So they're having a conversation, and R. Kelly was basically giving her that whole older guy, young girl package. He was just like, let me bring it up for you. So she was just like, oh yeah, so I'm back. And we're just like, are you ready to behave yourself now?
Are you back?
Am I back?
Yeah, from where you were in your head.
Yeah.
You know you have to prove that, right?
R. Kelly is in R. Kelly land. Apart from the fact that apparently he has a sex cult in Chicago. Listen, I Wish was an amazing song. Remix to Ignition, Hot and Fresh Out the Kitchen, Mommy Be Rolling That Body, Got Every... Listen, R. Kelly has them hits, but we need to be saying when it is enough. I beg, let him go. All right, guys, I had to pull out my phone for this one. So, the Met Gala, the only place where Rihanna can dress like the Pope, the Migos can dress like the three amigos, Zendaya dressed like Joan of Arc, Beyonce dressed as a ghost because she was not there. 2 Chainz came with his wife. He also proposed on the Met Gala steps. I feel like that's like legendary. Can we clap it up for love? And speaking about white appropriation, Jeremy Scott came hand in hand with Cardi B, and Cardi B looked like she was like the main extra in a Madonna video from back in the day. She looked good. She looked good. The baby bump, everything was showing. Them titties were out in full force. You understand? Like them second trimester type like feelings. Listen, Cardi B is like, she's doing well. But the most important thing of the whole Met Gala, fuck what everybody was wearing, was the fact that the first time that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were in the photo, a Yoruba demon was in between them. Let us give our Yoruba men some credit. Yoruba men know how to make things happen. Yeah. Let's just be honest. Like, I don't even know how because they both seem fine, like with this dude wearing agbada, just like taking a picture with them, and I feel like he was the one that just like, look, Cardi, come. Nikki, come. Let's squash this beef now. Let's just, pop some and just have a relaxing shot. To be honest, Nicki Minaj's videos for Chun-Li and Barbie things were pretty good. So there are haters here who don't respect art, but listen, I'm very, very happy about this, right? I have an idea, and I really hope that this is actually going to work. So I'm thinking Cardi B, Dej Loaf, Remy Ma. You see what I did there? Remy Ma, let's say Bad Barbie. Cash Me Outside, the Cash Me Outside girl. The 4 of them jump on a track. New School Ladies Night. Boom, drops mic. Thank me later. That shit gonna pop. While I was supposed to be asleep preparing for this show last night, I was watching a documentary on BBC Africa called Sweet Sweet Codeine. And it was speaking about the epidemic that is the codeine addiction. But basically, the documentary speaks about how codeine has really just pierced into the Nigerian culture. It was talking about like it's the worst cases in the north, where everyone is drinking, the men, the women, and it was talking about how people in pharmaceutical companies are actually selling codeine straight to the streets. Because Nigeria, everywhere in a way. So if you want to watch that, check it out on BBC Africa or on YouTube. So there's this rumor that Wizkid is dating Tiwa Savage, which could be true because they have great chemistry from their previous things that they've done together, Milo and... All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the music Bants, where we speak about music in detail. My French accent sucks, but can I talk my shit again? This is America. This is America. Don't catch sleeping, yo. Donald Glover is the modern day Renaissance man, right? So let me just give you a timeline. So number one, Donald Glover started off as a rapper, right? He went to NYU where he started making pieces of sketch comedy, which is pure gold, called Derrick comedy, right? And then he proceeded to go and start writing for 30 Rock with Tina Fey and Tracy Morgan. While he was writing for 30 Rock, he got picked to join a show called Community. And he played a character on there called Troy. And I feel like that's where Donald Glover, like, he got a chance to, like, create that persona of, like, the way he acts and the way he moves, you know. If you can't tell, I'm a very, very big Donald Glover fan. Like, this big. So after Community, he decided, I remember that conversation. He was on The Breakfast Club, and he said, look, it's really not about what you say, but it's about what you do now. So he was like, basically he was saying, I'm going to like ultra mode. I'm about to become a master. And then he created Atlanta. Atlanta is such a show. Like, sometimes even when bad things are happening, you want to look away, but you can't because you're so addicted to what he's doing. And then obviously This Is America, which is just levels, bro. Like, not levels, layers, like different layers, levels of layers. Like, Childish Gambino is a master of satire. I think that is his best tool to date. That is the most used tool in his arsenal, and he knows how to use it very well. Now, when you look at the video, you watch the video. Actually, can we play a clip of the video right now?
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now.
Now, looking at this video, you see two different contrasts of things, right? At first, there are lots of like dancing, kids playing, church people singing, and then like he kills people. Like he just, you know, it's like, and you're watching the video at first and you're like, what is really happening? But if you guys are having problems, don't worry, Tay got you. Let me break the video down in my opinion. What the video really kind of like meant to me was distractions. You know, how black people, we are so easily defined by so many things, right? Oh, we're good at dancing, we're good at this, we're good at that. But then when something bad happens, it's almost like the black Americans, they don't have a choice as to how long the grief period is. It's almost like this happens and, oh look, there's a new dance. I feel like black Americans suffer from a lot of anxiety. And you get that idea from the end of the video where he's just running and there are people chasing him. You know, whereas it purely just means that, you know, as much as you want to live in this, you know, box and frame that like everybody, you know, we kind of have to come out and have free thoughts, but not like Kanye. Not like Kanye. No. Childish Gambino is dope, man. Okay, so our other aspect of music bands today, I'm going to talk about DavidO. He won the Artist of the Year, right, at the Headies, and he said something very, very powerful. He said that the people on top need to start helping the underdogs because that way everybody wins.
I cannot wake up every day. I know that people have problems in this Nigeria. Anything I can do, I fit do. I want to call out all the artists there. When I get money, anything I fit do for people, do them. It not gonna cost you anything.
And when you think about it, you think about how many people DavidO actually has around him. And you think about how many times someone has complained that DavidO is not paying them well. Because DavidO is always feeding his people right. He always takes care of his people. Even now, like his girl, like she's signing like 100 million naira deals. I've never even heard of a 100 million naira deal. And this is like, I kind of need to give him his accolades. DavidO, take your accolades. I respect him as an artist and as a person because when you look at it, DavidO has HKN, he also has DMW, right? And everybody on both labels seem to be doing fine, whether they're releasing music consistently or not. DMW, I think they have carried this year. Like they have, at least each one of them has hits or at least like a dope feature on the hits. You know, shout out to Dremel, right? So today we're going to do something really special. right, guys, this brings us to our last segment, definitely not the least. This is Playlist 4, where we curate music to a particular mood, vibe, or any situation. Today, we're talking about DavidO's accolades. We cannot deny that DavidO is literally on top right now. He has all the biggest tracks. His girlfriend is driving a Porsche. Number 1, Aye, which is DavidO's best love song. There's a second best love song in Nigeria. Number 1 being Wande Cole's Ololufe, right? This song is...
She no one designer, she no one Ferrari. She said I'm my lover. You belong to me and I belong to her.
Number 2, All of You. The reason why I like this song so much is because it embodies DavidO's braggadocio energy and just like his raw arrogance. And I feel like that is part of DavidO's charm.
All of you, all of you. I said what better than all of you, all of you.
Number 3, I'm going to go on a limb and say If. The video was amazing. Shout out to Nobile and Director Q for shooting that video. That was really amazing.
If I tell you, hey, I love you, oh. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby.
Number 4, I didn't want to do it, but I guess Skelewu can come in here now. Guys, that has been Playlist 4, and this brings us to the end of Bants today. I hope you guys had a very, very good time watching this. I look forward to you watching me on the next episode. See you guys later. Peace. By the way, something big is coming. Oh, yes, now maybe Thanos.